Hi, I'm Captain Greg from Boat Test. In this video, we're going to look at the features and functions of Galeon's new 480 Fly. I'm really excited about some of the unique things that this boat has to offer. This boat is ideal for the owner-operator, perhaps someone who's stepping up from a slightly smaller boat. This boat has a lot packed into its platform. Probably the most exciting thing about this yacht is how it transforms to completely bring the outside in. From the interior, there's a couple of steps you need to take. The first of those is both the port and starboard windows completely open up. Now the second step in the process is to open this accordion door that leads back into the cockpit. Open this main door, there's a pin that closes this down. Make sure this latch is up, slide the door, and an accordion's right open. To complete the transformation, obviously the balconies are already down. You pop in these two bar stools, and this leaf makes a great bar space, access directly to the galley. I think the thing that makes this boat most unique is how open this is and the amount of deck space that it opens up. Once you have the balconies down, once you have these side windows open, it creates a flow that I've actually never experienced on a yacht of this size.
Because the inside is so airy and the aft deck is covered by the aft end of the flying bridge, she's a comfortable day boat for entertaining. But there is an even more exciting venue forward. Let's take a look.
What will prove to be a very popular spot on this boat is the bow seating area. There's enough room for 9 people around this table that folds out to expand to service everyone who's up here. To make the bow even more open, each one of these seat bottoms folds up and the backs fold down inside. Close that back down and they're stowed while you're running. Now, one of the things I like, which is a trend in these contemporary style boats, is a single pane windshield. That means there's no mullions that obstruct your vision as you're looking forward. Coming aft to the swim platform, this is a retractable swim platform. When it goes down, there's a 5-step ladder that gets you up from the water. Nice place for dinghy storage. A couple of other features, the cable master is off on the starboard side. There are these 2 large storage compartments which are about 6 feet deep. Plenty of storage for water toys, anything you might want to put in there. One neat feature is this grill. So this entire drawer with a push of a button comes out, which exposes the grill and cutting space for all of your cooking needs. Coming from the swim platform is a contemporary style boarding door. The balconies, both port and starboard, have a side boarding door that allows easy access if you're side to on a dock. For safety, the balconies have latches on them fore and aft. Before you lower the balcony, simply open the latch, aft and also forward, then you're ready to go to the control panel. Once releasing the latches, you're ready to put the balcony down. Press and hold on the activation button and the down button at the same time. Here's the starboard balcony in the lowered position. You can see the holders on the outside. That's for stanchions that creates a safety perimeter around the balcony. There's a hydraulic ram. In addition to that, for safety, there's cabling fore and aft that allows the swim platform to go just to its exact right point. They've incorporated glass into the floor of the balcony. You're actually standing right out over the water. Really cool feature. Aft, there's a wraparound seating that can easily hold 6 people. Table has these fold-up wings for easy access for when you're going to set on the back bench. Access to the Flybridge is via a 7-step ladder to port. Let's have a look. Welcome to the Flybridge of this Galeon 480, which makes it a 480 Fly. Starting aft, we have this large wraparound seating area. This can easily fit 10 or perhaps even 12 people. There's a table that opens, folds out actually into an L, so you have table space in front of everyone who's at the settee. One thing I'll point out back here right now is we've got the radar tower. This actually folds down, which is nice because it gives the boat a very manageable bridge clearance. Over here, as we come up, there's a hatch, so you can completely seal off the Flybridge if there's inclement weather. Coming forward on the starboard side, we have this large wraparound area. Here we have a place for an optional grill. Here we have a sink and a nice storage area that could either be used for trash, but it does drain, so you could also use that as an ice box. Coming around from aft, you have a refrigerator, you have storage space, and you've got a freezer. Coming to the port side, we have more wraparound seating. This area here could easily hold 4 to 5 people. Probably a favorite running spot is going to be with a couple of cushions propped behind your back, looking forward. Absolutely perfect place for the mate to sit while the captain runs. One thing that always seems to create issues on a boat are cushion covers. They tend to blow away, snaps break, snaps don't close that well. One thing that Galeon has done, which I've liked, is they put these posts in, and so the covers have a little loop that goes over these posts. They're sturdy and really keep the covers in place well. Here we are in the galley. We've got the boat all closed up right now to take advantage of the air conditioning, which is quite good, by the way. Starting on the port side, aft, you can see this wraparound countertop. Underneath, we've got a storage drawer with a freezer below and an isotherm refrigerator. Trash area, cutting board that covers up a twin stainless steel sink, and a Kenyon 2-burner convection cooktop. Underneath that, you've got a microwave that also serves as a convection and conventional oven. On the starboard side, we have another counter area. Countertops are all Corian. It's got a storage drawer with 2 under cabinet storage units below. On the bulkhead, we've got the Dometic air conditioning control, the Fisher Panda generator control, and an AC monitoring system. As we move forward into the salon, on the starboard side, we have seating area for 2 or 3 people. Behind this is a flat screen TV that pops up. On the port side, we've got a large wraparound seating area. This can fit 5, 6, maybe even 7 people. This table is telescoping and drops down, so you could actually turn this into a berth as well. Let's have a look at the accommodations.
Let's pause a moment and analyze the versatile accommodations. This boat can be used by a couple who have a large family, a couple who likes to cruise with another couple, and it's ideal for grandparents cruising with adult children and grandchildren. They'll love the side cabin.
The forward V-berth serves as a VIP. One thing to note is the wood. It's very aesthetically pleasing to my eye. It's called a gray beechwood, though there are other options that are available. This is a nice sized bed, 74 inches in total length. Nice headroom above. One thing that I like is the light really comes in through these skylights, which open up into the center of the floor of the forward bow seating area. There's light switches and AC outlets and USB outlets on both sides, reading lamps. I like the feature that they have that's backlit over the bed. Outboard of the berths are these counters on both sides. This one has a vanity in it. One of the things I like is the faux leather that they've chosen. I think it accents the wood very nicely, and I like the feel of it as well. There's closet space both port and starboard. There's also ensuite access to the head, which serves not only as the head for the VIP, but also as the head for the other guest stateroom. Here we are in the VIP and guest head. I'm 6'1", and there's plenty of headroom, probably an additional 4 or 5 inches of headroom above me. Even more in the shower because there's about a 3/4 inch step down, which I like because any water that you have will pool in the shower as it drains as opposed to coming into the floor of the actual bathroom. It is a head inside the shower on this one. Black Corian countertop, floating sink. One other feature I like is there's full-length mirrors on both the doors, so really good visibility. To starboard is a guest stateroom that has over-under single bunks. Behind me is a closet that has storage space for anyone who's using this stateroom. Headroom is good in here, and like throughout this boat, the openness that you have to the water through these large windows is spectacular. Welcome to the aft master stateroom. First thing I'll point out is the wall covering. I like the tone of this and how it compares to the gray beechwood. I also like the feel and texture of this. To me, it's very aesthetically pleasing. Here on the port side, we have this seating area. It could serve as a reading chair or also access to the vanity. You could even put a laptop here and get some work done. Large windows on both sides, which really bring the outside in, just slightly above the waterline, makes for a really nice view. There's nightstands on either side of the bed with electrical outlets as well as USB ports, so you can keep all of your electronic devices charged. The berth is 72 inches wide by 74 inches long, plenty of space for a couple. As we move forward, we've got a flat screen TV. On the starboard side, we have a large closet, double doors that open. Then we've got another cabinet back here that has storage space below it. Now let's look at the master ensuite. This is a really good size head for a boat of this size. First thing I always notice is what the headroom is. I'm 6'1". This is an area that's frequently compromised in boats, but I've got at least 3 or 4 inches of headroom above me. To step into the shower, it's about a ½ inch step down, black Corian countertop, floating sink, and then the Dometic head. That's our features and function review of Galeon's 480 Fly. The interior aesthetics are very pleasing to my eye, and I like how much space there is, how much seating there is in so many different areas. The thing I probably like the most, though, is how open this boat becomes when you have the balconies down, the bar stools in, the leaks up, and these windows open. It is a unique space that I've actually never experienced in a boat of this size. For Boat Test, I'm Captain Greg, reminding you life is better on a boat.